on your butt, feeling like a weenie. But now it's 5:30, it's time for a martini. Welcome to our show, welcome to our Kiki, the 5:30 Quarantini. Hello, and welcome to the 5:30 Jinx. Welcome to the 5:30 Quarantini. Happy Thursday.
Yes, happy Thursday, happy hour.
I am Michael Hull.
And I'm Dylan Bustamante.
And we are so happy you're here. I see people already popping up in the comments. Hello, Ashley.
Oh my gosh, yes, look.
It's been a week. Welcome, Harriet. Happy belated birthday.
Happy
Glad
belated.
to see you here. If you are just tuning in, if you've never been here before, we can't see you unless you comment. So please drop a comment so that we can highlight you, show you some love, and you can get involved in today's episode. And what an episode it's going to be. Our guest, I'm so excited about our guest today.
Same.
He is an inspiration, a talent, a sweet person. I just can't wait to see them. Lonnie Pipard, hello.
Hey, Lonnie.
Dylan, how have you been? What's going on? What's fresh? What's new?
I'm getting ready for the long weekend.
Great.
Because we are taking off tomorrow and Monday.
We are.
And just getting ready for that.
Great.
Tomorrow is Hamel Day, is that what they're calling it?
It's Hamel Day. Technically, it's tonight at 3 a.m. is what I'm seeing.
That's tomorrow.
Well, listen.
3 a.m. is tomorrow.
Setting alarms, though. This is bananas.
I know. We see you, Sydney LaPose.
We see you, Sydney. But yeah, Hamilton drops at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning, tonight.
Eastern Standard Time. So midnight in LA.
So exciting. Yeah, I have you seen Hamilton, Dill?
A few times, yeah, I have.
Okay.
Have you?
Oh, a few times. Oh, excuse me.
I did. I mean, I saw Hamilton. I remember the first night I saw Hamilton, I came back to 54 Below that night, and I was like, guys, I just saw Hamilton. And they were like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, it's going to be big, I promise you. And then they were like, sure.
And it was big.
Gotcha.
And now it's dropping on Disney Plus. I'm so
true.
I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited to see what they did with the camera stuff because it's such a beautifully choreographed show and the pictures are so beautiful as a stage picture that I just can't wait to see what they did with the camera.
And in like the previews that they posted, it's just like, it's so great. There's, they took them 3 days to film this, which I think is so crazy because like they filmed all day and then they also like rehearsed, or it's not rehearsed, but did shows that night. Crazy.
Broadway stars are miracle people.
I know.
They're amazing. I don't know how they do what they do.
Hello, Nathan Renner Johnson. Welcome. Happy belated birthday to you, too.
Oh, and Aaron Albano, former guest of the show, jumping in just to let us know he got an early link. Thanks for rubbing that in, Aaron.
Aaron, so mean, so rude. How dare.
Dill, I am thirsty and just too excited to meet our guest. Should we get into it? What do you think?
Let's get into it, Queen.
All right, let's get into it, Queen. I cannot wait. Queen. Today's guest starred in the Book of Mormon and also in Beautiful, the Carole King musical. They are also an editor, a national HIV activist, and the co-founding chair of Claim Our Space Now, which we are going to talk a lot about today.
Yes.
Dylan and I got to catch up with them briefly at the Rally for Freedom last weekend, where they helped lead hundreds of peaceful protesters in a demonstration of pride for all Black lives. They are an incredible talent and a shining light on stage and off. And we are so excited to welcome to the show DIMITRI MOISE. And let's take a look at him.
I don't care if he's a nobody. In my heart, he'll be a somebody. Somebody to love me. I need it. Give me that thing called love. I want it.
my God.
I've never watched that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've watched it like 9 times today, start to
crazy.
finish.
I'm screaming.
When is
Oh my
that
God.
from? What is that from?
So I did, it was a concert for World AIDS Day last year. Also, hi, I'm so honored to be here.
Hi, yes.
Oh my God, we are honored to have you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. But so it was for World AIDS Day last year, called the Red Ribbon Review. So Javier Munoz was a part of it, I was a part of it, and a long list of like Broadway stars for people living with HIV. It was really amazing.
Amazing. And
awesome.
listen, we're going to get to other things to talk about today. I'm not just going to fangirl all day, but before we go anywhere, I have to tell you, like, that's a great video, but I watched so many videos of you today while trying to pick out a link, and that video doesn't do justice to, like, just the control and the timbre and, like, the sweet, sweet vocals that you have. I watched, listen, I watched a lot. You have a gift and a talent, and I'm just obsessed. You know, I'm obsessed with you.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm obsessed with you, and you don't.
Where are you coming to us from today?
I'm coming to you from lovely, sunny, shining Astoria, New York.
Come on, Astoria. That's where
Astoria. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I've been here 4 years. I'm from Queens originally, so
awesome.
It's like,
That's awesome. That's great.
And have you been in New York this whole time?
The whole time.
The whole time, yeah.
You're in the club of those of us who just kind of dug our feet in and were like, here we go. Double
We just
pandemic.
locked our doors and said, this is our home. We're not leaving.
Yeah. So before we get into all the things we have to talk about today, I'm warm. I have these lights on. It's a warm day.
It is a warm, beautiful day.
Why don't we cheers a glass? What's your drink of choice today?
My drink of choice, like I said to you earlier, I wanted to bring out my inner Karen, and we have a lovely, beautiful Louis Chateau rosé.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
We love a rosé môme.
We do.
I'm drinking.
And they're all twist offs. Good for us.
Yeah, no tools. No tools
I think I
required.
froze mine. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna pour myself a glass. Happy Thursday.
I thought it was Friday for most of today.
It's kind of like a Friday because it's a long weekend. If you still believe in weekends,
Yeah.
It's like I don't even know I believe in days anymore.
Right. If we believe that
Happy you're here. Cheers. Good to see you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So we got to catch up with you briefly. Actually, I have a slide here that I forgot to show in your introduction. We got to catch up with you briefly on Saturday at the rally, and I want to talk to you about Claim Our Space Now. I want to talk about the incredible feat that you pulled off, and the organization you have built. And So can you tell us a little bit about where it came from, how it got sparked?
Sure. It's honestly wild because we literally are 2 seconds old, but about literally. So I got a call from one of my colleagues. Her name is Marla Louise Saints, and she's the founder of Claim Our Space Now. We worked together on Beautiful on tour, and it was, I think, the day after George Floyd, and we're on the phone, and she calls me, and like we're having not a great conversation, but then she tells me, I really feel like I want to do something, and I just don't want to sit around and be mad. And I felt like calling you because I know that you organize, and something in me was like, call Dimitri, maybe he can help. And so she started to explain this vision about saving Black lives and fighting for Black people and getting everyone involved. And I was like, okay, this sounds like a very good idea. And if you want, I can help you make it into an organization. I've done it before. And that's how Claim Our Space Now was born. We just kept talking and having conversations. She got an amazing group of people together who, without them, the rally would not have been possible. And so Claim Our Space Now is a nonprofit emboldening urgent action to dismantle white supremacy and save Black lives. That's a doozy of a mission. But it's incredible because we're an intersectional coalition. So we understand that to save Black lives, you need everyone on board. And so we're not exclusionary to any group. And it feels like that's really needed now, like intersectionality and understanding that we all come from different places and we're not just one thing, and we kind of cross-sect in different identities and groups and areas. So how do we bring all of that together while focusing on the mission of defending Black people because of everything that's going on.
Yeah, and it's a super important mission, and I love the way you talk about that, because for those of you who don't know Dimitri, like this is the feeling I get every time I talk to you. Like this welcoming and this like bringing people in, and I used the word in an email to you earlier this week. I used the word educator, and it's like it doesn't fall on you to educate people, but I appreciate the fact that time and time again, as long as I have known you, you do pick up that banner, and you are such a light and such a leader. And I just think it's amazing. We have this unbelievable picture. I don't know who took it. If you do, I would love to know. We have this unbelievable picture of you leading the march last weekend.
That looks like right when it was like just starting to like drizzle a little bit too.
Were you there when I'm going to type you his Instagram. Were you there when Jacqueline and sang "It's Raining Men" and it started to like literally sprinkle during and then ended, the rain stopped.
Come on now. Okay.
Okay, she's watching. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, oh, y'all need some sprinkle? Great. And by the end of the rally, it was totally stunning. It was insane.
It was literally Lisa Ramey sang, and then the sun came out.
It was like insane. March was beautiful. We get to Sheridan Square. It was supposed to rain all day.
Yeah.
The time the very last person packed up their things and like moved to an indoor location, like 4 p.m. hit, and then it started to pour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was almost like meant to be.
But we made that turn onto out to Stonewall. And it was like I at that point I had kind of moved towards the front because I was taking some photos and I wanted to be around the corner, but I turned around and I looked at this mass of people coming, and the sun was just like kind of right behind everybody, and it was just like such a powerful moment, and it really did feel like the world was looking at us and being like, I'm trying, I'm helping, I'm doing what I can.
Yeah, and it was just so beautiful because I really haven't been going to a lot of the protests because like I don't want to be like I'm an empath, but I really am an empath, and it's just too much for me to be there, like with all, you know what I mean? And so planning it was something different. And for me, I was like, okay, if I'm going to bring people together during this pandemic where they're risking their lives, like literally their public health, I'm going to make sure everyone is safe, protected. We had PPE for everyone, even there were some individuals who looked like they were, residents of the Times Square area. We gave them masks when they asked. Hand sanitizer, we had HIV testing, COVID testing, voter registration through head count. So it was like a really cool event. And
you guys pulled it together in under 2 weeks. 7 days?
It was 7 days.
1 week.
Mm-hmm.
You're a superhero.
1 week. That is
insane. It was like pre-pro for like a week and a half, and then actual like materializing started 7 days.
That's unbelievable.
That's amazing.
I do have the name of that photographer actually that you just sent over to me. Just such a cool shot. I admittedly I lifted it right off your Facebook, and I should have looked for that tag, but that is the photographer. What a cool shot. What a cool day. It was unbelievable.
Thank you.
Yeah. Every speech and every performance and everything that happened in that rally leading up into the march, and then everything that happened after when we arrived at Stonewall was just so eye-opening and so beautifully done by just every single thing that we saw. So seriously, congratulations.
Congratulations. And
Michael and I left and we were like, yes, and thank you. But
so much.
Michael and I left and we were like, this is what it's all about. Like everything that was going on was just perfect to the T. So
thank you. That really speaks to our mission as an organization. Like we want to be a one-stop shop for information, for education, for motivation, like the next rhyme word, collaboration. I keep going. But legitimately, like Marla and I said, okay, we're going to bring people together. Like we want them to leave doing something. I don't want to bring people together. Not that there is not space for all of it in the movement, there is. But my gig is bringing the kids together and like really giving them something that they've never heard before, and hopefully they can move on and protect the next Black person they see being attacked on this.
Yeah.
Right.
Very cool. And just to piggyback on the intersectionality of it all that you were talking about, I felt it was a very cool experience for me as someone who is a white person and someone who has been struggling daily with how, my job is to create space and then be an ally. And it felt like a really cool opportunity because people were very open and communicative and helpful in telling me what to do, in telling me how to help, in being excited that I was there, but also, in being able to help guide me. And again, I say that with the caveat of like, it is not their responsibility to educate me, but they were very generous that day. And I felt very lucky to have people to look to who could help me learn a little bit more about how to correctly show up as an ally or efficiently show up as an ally.
That's awesome. I'm so glad.
All this to say, it was a really good day. What is...
Honestly, it was the most stressful thing I've ever done in my whole life. I've never organized at that level before. And like, also, like everyone showed up out of nowhere. Like talking to some media who was like, oh, well, maybe come. But then all of a sudden, like Business Insider, National Geographic, William Press. And I was like, where did y'all find out about this? It like is insane. We were on Fox 5 NY, not that Fox. But we were featured and they did such a beautiful job. Like now I got a Forbes feature the next day. It was very like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I will send you the link. But yeah, I got like a little feature in Forbes, which I'm so honored,
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, so we're ready to just like keep going. We have a lot down the pipeline.
Cool. Anything you want to tease, or should we just go follow at Claim Our Space now?
We should
that intro.
Look at our stories; they're so cute. Also, you can text CoSpace to 66599. I am really plugging this. So at the end of July, we're going to have an event with Melissa Barrera. She's a Mexican actress. She stars in the television show Vida, which was on Starz Network. And she's wildly, wildly popular Latina woman. We're going to focus on Afro-Latinx women in the entertainment industry and at large. Something that she feels is not really talked about is the Afro-Latinx experience and Latina women playing Black or Black women like who are also Latina but only playing Black roles, and like what does that look like, and the racism that exists between very light-skinned Latin people and darker-skinned Afro-Latinx people. That's going to be a Zoom conversation, and we have some incredible talent who will be our guest speakers on the panel. So look out.
Amazing.
For July.
So if they text CoSpace to 66599, they will be kept up to date with all of that.
Today, all in the loop.
And also follow that Claim Our Space now. It's a good follow, I promise.
It is. Yeah, and what so I texted that number like the day before, the day of, and it was great. They sent like a map showing like where it was going, where all the bathrooms were that are open in New York City. You guys are really on top of everything.
I'm like such a mama bear. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So like, if I'm gonna bring hundreds of people together, like y'all are gonna know where the bathroom is. Y'all are gonna like, come on now. I'm not gonna let you just like come here for 6 hours and like not feed you and not tell you where the bathroom is. You know?
Right.
And so, as if that was not enough to keep you busy, you are the multi-hyphenate. You've got some other stuff going on as well that I want to get to. You recently put a video up on Instagram announcing your work with the Biden campaign.
Yes, that's correct.
How's that going?
It's going really well. It's been a couple of weeks. I started out collaborating on social media because it's weird to be like, I'm an influencer, but I'm like an activist influencer, which is very bizarre. Like nonprofits will like legitimately pay me and like ask me to promote, and I work with the Trans Law Center and post for them all the time. And so it started out with working with Women for Biden and LGBTQ for Biden. So I wrote a little copy and did a video and then like did this social media thing. And from there, now here I am helping with strategy launching Broadway for Biden 2020.
Let's see. I think I have that as well. There it is. Broadway for Biden 2020. Yeah. Well, you let us know. You let us know if and when Dylan and I can help, because
seriously,
girl, we got to do something this year.
Yeah,
you're literally in.
I have been. We have been making phone calls for everybody from Amy McGrath to I worked on the Beto campaign and when he was running for the Senate. So
Dylan looks really good with a clipboard.
I look really good with a clipboard.
He can walk, and he looks great with a clipboard.
It's true. It's true. And I am no stranger. No, I'm not afraid to just go up to strangers and be like, "Hey, sign this," or "Hey, take this."
I totally feel you. That's awesome.
Yeah. Amazing. So we have obviously some more to do too, but I want to take this opportunity to get things shaken up a little bit with a game today.
Ooh.
As always, we have prepared a game for you. I know.
I'm so nervous.
I was gonna say you mentioned you're a little nervous. I promise you have nothing to be worried about.
Okay.
Although, as always, when I'm building them, they seem easier than I think they are. So we'll find out. But here we go. Today's game, built just for Thursday, just for today, is a game that I like to call Inut Tahat Iman.
Wow. Is it tune?
Yes! Oh my God, you're gonna win this. You're gonna nail this. This is Name That Tune. This is Name That Tune with one simple twist, which is that the songs that I will be playing for you will be played backwards.
Okay.
But here's a hint. We always have a theme when we play this game. Mm-hmm. And today's theme is Black artists. So all of the songs will be performed by Black artists.
Okay.
Watch me still feel this.
You're gonna nail. The other exciting thing is that since I built today's game, Dylan has not seen it, which means he is on your team. He is someone there to help you, as is everybody in the comments. So if anybody in the comments thinks they've got it, go ahead and drop them in. They're about 13 or 15 seconds behind us. So if you really get stuck, you can just kind of hold off, make some pensive faces.
Just pensive for like 15 seconds and wait
for the audience to jump in.
Wait for the audience.
And if you really get stuck, I got some hints too. Basically, you're going to nail this. We already know. Here we go. Let's start with this one. Let me find it. They're in alphabetical. Here we go.
Whoa.
Yeah. See, and you were nervous.
Wow. That was, I mean, you got that like within the first 2 seconds.
Superstition by Stevie
Wonder.
I secretly love Name That Tune games.
Well, great.
You do.
That's, of course, what it sounds like forwards. What a bop. We love. All right. You're 1 for 1. So far, winning. I told you would nail. Here comes song number 2.
That's definitely John Legend.
That's John Legend.
I was going to say that timbre is unmistakable.
Is it All of Me?
My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine.
All right.
It's amazing. It's amazing how great he sounds backwards.
He's amazing.
Oh,
I was like,
this could be its own tune.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joy, nice job. I see some people getting them correct in the comments. You guys are killing it. All right. Here comes one of my favorites of the day. Let's hear, if you can, Inut Tahat Iman this time.
Oh, come on.
What is that?
All I'm asking.
Of course, that is Aretha Franklin with Respect. Did you guys know that she is the first female performer to be admitted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Queen.
Yes.
Queen. Also, that video of her doing this at Lincoln Center, where she comes on with her fur coat and she plays the piano.
Everything.
It's
everything.
I mean, I'm obsessed. Great. If you're just tuning in, this is Dimitri, and he's 3 for 3 in today's game of a little backwards Name That Tune. All right. I'm very impressed that you are nailing this so far. Here comes song number 4. Why don't we go in this direction? Get nervous. Oh my God.
I do my hair.
Nothing. I never need to. But nothing has made me feel less adequate today than the fact that Lizzo is only 32. And last year at 31, she was named Time Magazine's Entertainer of the Year.
That's right.
Talk about a star. Yeah, all right. What was that, 4?
That's 4.
One of these has to stump you. It's not fun unless you miss one, right? Let's see. Let's go here.
Wait. I'm coming out?
It sure is.
It's coming out.
All right, nailing. That, of course, was I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross of the Supremes of the
Supremes.
best charting female group in United States history.
A gag.
Way to go, Supremes. All right, I got what? I have 1, 2. I have 5 left. We haven't stumped you yet.
Everyone got that. Look at the comments. Everyone's getting that.
Harriet, Joy, nailed it. Trip also got the John Legend one earlier. You guys are nailing it today. I'm proud of all of us. I got 5 more. I'm changing the name of this game to Stump Dimitri. We're gonna try.
I'm like perfectionist. Like everyone hates it, so apologies.
In the middle of making this game, I was like, what if he like doesn't listen to any pop music? And I was like, not possible. Not possible. Okay, this is a twofer, and I am looking for both artists.
Okay.
Let me find the button.
Jay-Z, Alicia Keys. Is it like?
You are correct. That is Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. Empire State of Mind. You what?
Literally, like, revoke my black card if I didn't get these. I'm so glad.
All right, 4 more. We're still trying to stump you. Let's. Okay, let's just go for it. This is the one that might be hard. We're gonna find out. Where's the button? This one. Not hard, they say. Yes?
Was that Janelle Monáe?
Yes.
That's just the way you make me feel. That's just the way you make me feel.
Listen to this album.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh shit! Sorry. Ooh, sorry. Ooh.
You're fine.
Okay. If you haven't listened to that,
That's fine.
Listen to that Janelle Monáe album. It's unfreaking believable.
I don't know that I've listened to the whole thing through.
You need to listen to the entire thing.
Great. As soon as we get off the air, you know what I'll be doing.
There's a visual album too, so like, what's wrong with it?
Obsessed. What was that show that she opened last year that she was doing the Tom Hanks tribute and she couldn't get the shirt on, and then she like throws the shirt across the stage and then she just like slays the whole number.
Was that at the Oscars?
Was it the Oscars? It must have been, right?
I think so.
She's the top hat and she's
it was how like the whole thing opened.
I know what you're talking about. I think
whatever. Okay, here we go. This is the one everyone's been waiting for, but I had to play it.
Beyonce.
If you listen to that song backwards, it's just constantly getting lower and lower.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Fun fact.
People should do that song backwards more often.
All right, I lied. There's actually 3 more. But so far, you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strong. You are a genius. Who knew? I really thought this was going to be harder. Okay, let's see.
I'm sweating.
I always sweat during the game because I get nervous on behalf of the guest.
Sweating.
Just have some more rosé. It'll make you sweat.
Yeah, that definitely helps. I'm also very red today for some reason. I think it might be my new light.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay. This song was such a part of my childhood, and this is what it sounds like.
Wait, it was from the Nutty Professor 2.
Is it?
The time when I look above and beyond. Baby.
So good.
Okay, I didn't get that one. See?
We got
all
Janet
right.
Jackson.
Okay, half. I think I half got it.
Okay.
You guys are a team, so technically you're a perfect score still. But
Dylan, you're the best.
all right, here we go.
I know my Janet Jackson, that's for
Two
sure.
left. This one I really enjoy backwards, actually. So I'm going to take my earpiece out so I can really hear it. Yep. Do we know?
Yeah, Whitney Houston and I Will Always
I
Love
always love you.
The woo always gives it away. Do you know what this had me thinking of, Dylan?
Kevin Smith Kirkwood.
Kevin Smith Kirkwood. Dimitri, do you know Kevin Smith Kirkwood?
I don't know him personally.
He is. He does
is
this show
Whitney
called
Houston.
Yes, he does a show called Classic Whitney Live, in which he does full Whitney look.
Oh my god.
And the idea is that like Whitney comes down from heaven and like borrows him for the night, and he sings all of her hits like in her key.
In her keys.
It's scary. It is like being in the room with Whitney. Yeah. Next time, when we are able to gather again, I cannot recommend this show more.
Kevin Smith Kirkwood, Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was dressed as Whitney in the Pride Parade last year. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Like we were just like, who's that Whitney? Oh my god, that's Kevin Smith Kirkwood. Like he is
here because I was on tour. It was our closing performance of the tour of Beautiful. Like the tour was closing that night.
Oh my god.
Not Pride last year. So I threw Pride this year.
You sure did.
Dead.
Best party I've been to in the past 4 months.
Oh my god.
Hello, Marty Thomas. Thanks for popping in. You're in
Hey,
time
Marty.
for the very. So far, we are playing a perfect game of backwards name that tune. I've got one more for you. It's a personal fave, and just run with me on this.
Okay.
Are you playing this?
I'm out of here.
No, Michael.
I mean, listen, in my opinion, J Hud can do no wrong, even in Cats. She is a treasure. But hold on, let me consult my.
You didn't even do like her singing like Mana La Mancha. You
know
had to
what?
go to Cats.
I downloaded a few others, and then I just was so tickled sitting at this desk being like, I'm going to do Cats.
So one of my favorite things to do is to go to my movie theater over here by myself, which obviously that hasn't happened. I literally on New Year's Eve, the day before New Year's Eve, got high as all balls and walked right over to the movie theater and just sat alone and watched Cats, and it was the best date of my life.
We did. We had it in.
We did a picnic at Cats.
Yeah.
We were between going to brunch or we were going to go see Cats. So instead, we brought brunch to Cats.
Oh my god, beautiful!
Like you do. Let me check my score sheet here, and yep, I'm gonna say
Got all of them.
That was backwards name that tune, and you're a winner, baby. That was a perfect game. Well done. See, you had nothing to worry about. You're a genius.
Oh my God.
Harriet just says, "Wow."
Yeah, I love you, Harriet. Like, y'all have no idea. I was literally like messaging Michael. I was like, okay, like, what is this trivia moment? Like, I'm really scared.
We don't tell anyone what it is beforehand.
You're perfect.
Oh my God. Fun.
Welcome to it. The time is 6:05. So
It's
welcome to the
6:05.
after party. This is what we call it once 6 o'clock passes. Drinks are now full price. Happy hour is over.
It's the worst. It's the worst time.
And here we
my
go.
God. I feel like I'm in boxers. I miss boxers. Do you go to
Do you?
boxers? I do.
in
Boxers.
Chelsea or Hell's Kitchen
Hell's Kitchen.
with the rooftop.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I love
Except
it.
The rooftop, which is now open.
I'm not going right now.
it's not a thing. But they put a bad taste in my mouth last Pride. They were charging $45 cover to enter. And I was like, this feels not great. So, I don't know.
I don't even spend $45 when I go in there.
Yeah, like, why would you charge people? I'm not spending $45 just to enter that.
Just to go inside.
They tried charging. Apparently, they tried charging now to go
COVID
on the
cover.
rooftop.
Yeah. They're a
And
little
I'm like,
little opportunistic.
we only can be outside, so why charge a cover? Because we can be outside anywhere.
For one drinks, but like I'm not paying to come inside the bar.
Right.
No.
So following your success of that incredible game, we do have some questions for you. These are questions we
Yes.
ask everybody. And so we want to give you a crack at them. Question number one for you today is, we're in a double pandemic and the world is falling apart and it's, things are not great. But what is something that is bringing you some joy or keeping you going during this quarantine pandemic time?
Something that is two things are keeping me going. So I obviously don't do anything. I know I'm very busy. So a lot of the work that I do is very, very heavy. So I always try and find things that like will bring levity into my life. So one is I just did a storybook reading with kids for the nonprofit Kidville. And I read to the kids and we do all these things. So today I got to teach them all about my country, Haiti. And we did this little kids book about Haiti. And it was like, so freaking cute.
Oh my gosh, that's so great.
And then number two is my stories, my shows, my TV. So on Mondays, y'all can judge me, I don't care. Mondays are for The Bachelor, every single Monday.
Okay.
Yep, I know.
No.
Listen, I'm not here to judge. We don't do that on this show.
Listen, I watched The Bachelor with my mom as a kid. I don't understand how that happened, but we did that together and it became a thing. And a bunch of us on Beautiful are obsessed with the show. So we still have a hashtag Bachelor Nation thread that we all like talk on and just like, who's watching.
See, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And RuPaul. So
And RuPaul.
Mondays are Bachelor, Fridays are food.
Speaking of shows, Dylan and I, who apparently just see each other through a television screen all day, every day.
It's true.
Dylan and I started the Frozen 2 documentary last night. Have you heard anything about this?
It's on Disney Plus. So if you are getting Disney Plus or have Disney Plus,
I have not purchased it, but I need to because we're doing a Hamilton watch party for Broadway-Talk tomorrow. So I'm going to buy Disney Plus tonight.
Well, it's 7 people per account. So if anybody watching has a spare spot on their account, you can Dimitri.
Yeah.
His handle is right there in the bottom. Throw him a login.
and the family and like to have it for the year is only like $70. So Michael and I have one, but that we
There's
share
7
with-
of us.
There's 7 of us, and it was $10 for the year.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, here's.
If we had a seat open,
If we had an extra seat,
I'm literally 85. How do you buy it? I'm like,
you just download the Disney
I don't
Plus
remember.
app.
Michael did it.
on my phone, I download it
Yeah.
and then I buy it. Great.
Yeah, you're gonna nail. But they made this documentary about the making of Frozen 2.
It's
and
called
it follows,
Into the Unknown.
Oh, I'm obsessed with that.
It follows
Yes.
like Bobby and Kristen and all of the creators, and it like
God.
Like the storyboard editors, the animators, and like they have like one-on-one conversations like while people are like actually like creating the movie.
Oh my God.
it's so cool. The attention to detail is unbelievable, and it like makes me appreciate animated work in a way that like I thought I appreciated how much work goes into animation, but watching this, I'm like, holy moly! This one girl who you meet in the first episode, her whole job for the year was like 15 seconds of Elsa running up a hill. So like that's all she worked on.
It's like
wild.
probably frame by frame by frame by frame by frame. I'm honestly obsessed with Frozen. obsessed.
I was more obsessed with 1 than 2. Speaking of jumping back just a bit, here is Drew Wuttke, the musical director of Classic Whitney Live. Hello, Drew. Welcome. You just missed us going on and on about your show. But anywho.
Wait, we believe in you in this ordering moment? I don't know what this means.
That Dimitri's going to get Disney Plus.
Got it.
Oh, fantastic.
Drew's just showing you some support.
Or Jean.
And then question 2.
Okay.
What is something that, not that we want to rush or skip over the healing and the work that needs to happen currently in all of this, but what is something that you are looking forward to when the world starts to resemble, has some sense of normalcy again? What is something that you are looking forward to that is kind of like your carrot at the end or your light at the end of the tunnel?
You know what I'm looking forward to? I can't wait until we get to a place where like we don't have to care like what people's identities are, and we can just like be ourselves, and like it'll be chill and just like live your lives, and it's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's what I can't wait for. You know what I mean? Like it's so like as much as I love doing what I do, like it's not like I do it for my health. So I can't wait until we get to a day where it's like we don't have to do all these things, and like you're just a human. Oh, your pronouns are they them? Great. You're trans. We love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
Good answer. Succinct and to the point and not taking any crap. I love that. I love that answer.
I'm screaming.
You guys,
Not taking any crap.
I'm melting. I'm like between the wine and the game we played earlier. Happy July. Happy July.
Happy July. What would it be if we were not sweaty in July?
It's my birthday month.
When is your birthday?
July 22nd.
I'm August 22nd.
Shut up.
I just cracked. Did you hear how high my voice got when I got it?
It's a full month away.
Well, yes, it is. But
I was talking about Michael from you.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're a month apart. I love that.
Yeah. How exciting. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's great.
Amazing. Well, listen. I'm hoping we can have birthday parties, but we'll see what happens. We shall see.
There's a fabulous rooftop bar near me. It's this bistro sushi place. So I'm gonna go and like watch the fireworks, and hopefully like they'll be open on my birthday, and I'll just like probably go alone and just enjoy by myself. But
yeah. All right.
Probably if we do distancing.
Yeah.
We've been, Dylan and I have been, when it's not quite this hot but warm, we have been walking to Roosevelt Island where nobody is and laying out in the park because there's nobody there.
Yeah, because
walking to, that's fantastic.
So if you ever wanna come lay out, 6 feet away from us in Roosevelt Island Park.
And there's also this beautiful park in Roosevelt Island that no one's ever in.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest place in New York City. Because I live right by the bridge to Roosevelt Island. So
are you okay? This is not the same as hello New Yorker, hi everyone. This is the same as the Randall's Island Park, is it?
No.
Okay. So I walked to the Randall's Island Park, another park that is like so beautiful and no one goes to. I walked to Harlem from Astoria like a couple weeks ago, 6 miles, 2 bridges.
That's amazing.
Gorgeous park where it's like, am I in New York or am I in South? Like, where am I?
Yeah.
I'm down. Let's do it.
A weird silver lining of being stuck in New York or choosing to stay in New York, especially towards the earlier part of this.
Yeah, like all of March and April.
Is that I have just seen so much of New York that I had never seen before. Because
I agree.
I have, the only time I've taken the subway so far was for the march on Sunday because I had to go all the way downtown and I was like, okay, time to just suck it up and take the subway. But other than that, I have walked everywhere.
Yeah, I've walked everywhere too. Now I've been going on morning walks and evening walks every day. And it's like the greatest thing to just put my phone away, computer away, and just like go for a 30-minute walk and then come back home. So I really recommend that if you have the time to do that.
It's totally refreshing to do that. I do it all the time.
That's
put your mask on and go for a walk.
Well, this has been just delightful. Before we can let you go, I want to put this back up just in case anybody tuned in since we talked about this. But this is Claim Our Space Now. Dimitri is the co-founder and chair of Claim Our Space Now.
Follow.
Follow, and text CoSpace to 66599. They are an organization for all Black Lives Matter. They are dismantling white supremacy. They are a welcoming, bright, just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful organization. I cannot recommend it highly enough. So just click that follow. Yeah, Dimitri, you're the best.
You're the best.
Thank you. I know the world is a crazy place, and so it means a lot that you took a happy hour to hang out with us today.
I'm kidding. This world's on fire, and this is a moment of levity, and I'm so happy that I got to be on here with you too.
I'm so glad.
Amazing.
You are a superhero. You are just a light.
Yes,
and
thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what's next. And let's go hang out. I'll bring the rosé. Let's go hang out on Roosevelt Island.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Cheers.
absolutely.
All right, my love. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll talk to you
Bye.
soon. Bye. Oh my, this one was a fun one.
Oh my gosh, of course.
If you are just tuning in, you're
late.
You
You're
missed our guest, Dimitri. But don't worry, you can watch this on YouTube later. We had a great time, and they slayed our game today. So
Yes.
what a star,
Thank goodness I knew my Janet Jackson.
We are not here this weekend because
we are
it is
off.
a long holiday weekend. So we are not here, but we are back on Tuesday.
The
Right?
7th.
Tuesday the 7th. Ooh, we have two things to talk about. First of all, we're back on Tuesday the 7th. Second of all,
Yes.
Tuesday the 7th.
What else is happening on Tuesday the 7th, Michael?
Is hashtag Blackout Day 2020.
Yes.
It is a day that you can commit to only patronizing Black-owned businesses and or just not spending money that day. So it is, you can follow, the name of the group on Facebook is actually hashtag Blackout Day 2020, or the handle at the Blackout Coalition. But because it's a holiday weekend, plan that shit now.
Right.
Because you're going to get back from vacation and be like, I need groceries. And you know what day it's going to be? It's going to be the 7th.
It's going to be the 7th.
Don't do it. But we are also back on the 7th, and our guest...
Yes. Oh my God.
I'm
so excited.
Our guest, I have not seen her in quite some time because she's been busy touring the world as Angelica in a tiny musical named Hamilton. She's Stephanie Umo, and she is just...
Everything.
yes, she's everything.
She's everything.
We're going to talk about a lot of things, but if you remember, Stephanie J. Block got sick one day during falsettos. And
my
her
gosh.
understudy, did you remember this? Her understudy...
I forgot about this until right now. Her understudy who
was
never
also
went on.
was also sick. And Stephanie, who covered a different role in falsettos, went on with 2 hours of rehearsal to cover Stephanie J. Block in falsettos. And I will forever regret that I wasn't there.
Correct.
But yeah, how fun. She's our
gosh.
guest at 5:30 on Tuesday the 7th. And yeah, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Hamilton if you're watching that tonight or tomorrow.
Yes.
Stay safe this weekend. Wash your hands. Wear a mask.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask. And we will see you on Tuesday. We love you all. And thanks for hanging out.
Have a good weekend.